Don't become the things you hate. We see this advice everywhere. Almost everyone fails to follow this advice because I think we phrase it wrong. After all, we have plenty of movies about vigilantes and superheroes who at the end realize, no, I can't kill the bad guy because then I will be just like him. What I have observed over and over again is that it works a little bit differently. What happens is early in life you run into a person or a group or an ideology that you hate very much or that you're extremely afraid of. And then you build your entire personality around fighting that thing so that you become a machine that is designed only for one purpose. Right now, there's some guy who is in his 70s, still working 100-hour weeks trying to win the approval of his father, who isn't even alive anymore. But the father was emotionally distant and cold and withheld his praise. And so the son turns himself into a machine designed only to win that affection. And cultures do this too. Societies do it, political parties do it. Where you become so scared of a thing that there is no limit to what you will do in the other direction. You don't wind up becoming the thing you hate. You wind up becoming a thing that was shaped by the thing you hate. And from the outside, this can look like a form of madness because your personality doesn't make sense. Because the shape of your personality is just a border you drew around the things that you're scared of and that you detest. It's like, I can't tell you what I am, but I can go on and on and on about what I'm not. And everything else gets neglected. This is why people tend to be okay with corruption when it's their own side doing it. And we will be tempted to make the same mistake in the opposite direction, where we will say, it doesn't matter what our guy did wrong as long as he successfully defeats this. But I cannot emphasize enough that this is not just a political thing. There are people who are hopping from one bad relationship to the next because they are trying to avoid one really bad type of relationship they had 10 years ago. In my experience, their fate is not that they eventually become the person who hurt them. It's that they unintentionally become a thing that was forged by that person.